Good defense.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, and it's almost game.
Thank you very much.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Grant is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Sexton, and it's Henderson in at the point. And for San Antonio, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Isaac. Clock at 6. A three-pointer is right on target. Isaac's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Spurs. Passes it to Henderson. Markkanen with it. And, Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad set of games early on. But it's important. It's just the start of your season. It is a long season. So if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 games, that is nothing over the course of a season.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now, here's Vassell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Back to Dinwiddie.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for two.
Good on the second free throw. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Henderson finds Grant. Back to Henderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Always striking great to see the bond between the Jazz.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And Grant with a clear path to the hoop. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Wembanyama with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. No good with the triple. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Dinwiddie against Henderson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Now here's Henderson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. 4 on the clock. Sexton. Another miss by Utah.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Wembanyama, no good. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. San Antonio leading to the inside. Here's Collins. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And Utah has possession. Right side, Markkanen. Got a piece of it. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Back to Vassell. And the pass to Wembanyama. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
It's Henderson on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Pass to Grant. Uncovered. Another miss by Utah.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Dinwiddie kicks to Vassell. There's the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside, Markkanen. Covered by Vassell. Here's Grant. And that one hits back iron. Spurs leading by 4. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the second free throw, good. Jazz trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Azubuike. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Spurs leading by 6. Now Wesley. To the paint and stolen by Gay. Knocks it loose. The three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Fontecchio. Dishes to Azubuike. Rebound San Antonio.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Down low, here's Duran. And he finishes nicely on the way. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high of field goal percentage.
Kogie's checked in for the Spurs.
Into the lineup for San Antonio.
Jazz shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. Takes it off the glass.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Here's Wesley. On the wing, Johnson launches it. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Abaji. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the pass to Azubuike. Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
For the Jazz.
He's off on the second.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that's collected by Gay. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A 12-point game.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Wesley. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Stephon Jekio. To the middle. Here's Abaji. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
San Antonio leading by 15. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Wesley against Clarkson. Johnson wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Passes to Abaji. Pass to Fontecchio. Clarkson surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Count it.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Clarkson finds angles that counter what the defense is trying to take away.
Wesley against Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. Shots good by Wesley. Wesley's got 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Clarkson against Wesley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. 9 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
He gets it up. No good on that one. And so it's San Antonio feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They got Jonathan Isaac. Also Collins out there. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Now, here's Vassell. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Isaac against Markkanen. That's tipped. Isaac with the steal. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Henderson. Dinwiddie passes to Wembanyama. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 18. Now here's Henderson. Sexton attacking. That's tipped and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Jazz with possession here. For the 3, it's tipped, and he recovers it. And here is Vassell. Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Second chance shot. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now, here's Vassell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Wembanyama. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Isaac finds Vassell. Markkanen against Dinwiddie. Outside Collins. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. Here's Grant. Plays it up and banks it in. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
Like a pogo stick, Grant's quick into the air, so active. It's amazing how far he's come at the offensive end.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Now, here's Markkanen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Henderson kicks to Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Knocked away. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Jazz trail by 20. Outside, Sexton. Back to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Collins against Henderson. Collins dishes to Dinwiddie. Collins in the post. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Henderson passes to Sexton. Now Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the pass to Vassell. Back to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 19. Henderson with it. He's got 8. Shoots over Vassell. And the shot is long.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Collins finds Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Collins up top. Lots of room. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in. But he's got to be careful. Third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Now Clarkson, 6 points for him. Here's Henderson. 5 to shoot. Clarkson outside. From about 19 feet. Rebound San Antonio. Turing's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's deflected. Now, here's Clarkson. To end the cold streak. Utah the rebound. Yes, that goes in. He's got 7.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Stolen by Clarkson.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the second. He dishes it to Gay. High arcing shot, and Clarkson with the layup. 8 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Henderson against Wesley. Johnson outside. The trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Henderson. Got a hand on it. And here is Wesley. He has 6. From downtown, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Passes it to Abaji. Henderson with it. Pass to Abaji. Shoots over Wesley, and that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got his first basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Utah, Udoka Azubuike.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. San Antonio getting another chance here. No one covering. Kogi's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Clarkson against Wesley. Clarkson kicks to Gay. Over Johnson. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Second quarter with the score.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Checking out the Spurs. Kenny, how'd you see it? They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's the Jazz's ball.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Grant. He's out there with Markkanen, and it's Henderson in at the point guard. Now, here's Dinwiddie. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Now, here's Dinwiddie, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. The pass to Vassell. Dinwiddie against Henderson. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
We're off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The open look here for Sexton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sexton's got 7 points in the game. Spurs leading by 19 points. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Vassell, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Fires from the wing. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Vassell finds Dinwiddie. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the three, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And the Jazz call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Henderson on the wing, covered by Vassell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Henderson. Dinwiddie against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tipped away. And here they go. Here's Sexton. Vassell grabs the board.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Isaac. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton against Dinwiddie. Sexton kicks to Henderson. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Grant for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio? So it's both teams making substitutions here. Vassell hits them both. And the Jazz call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. It's deflected. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Vassell. Sexton against Dinwiddie. And they call an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Sexton on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Another miss by Utah. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Sohan. Dinwiddie against Sexton. The pass to Sohan. A 3-ball. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Clarkson right side. Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Sexton. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Grant kicks to Clarkson. Trying to find Henderson, gets it to him.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get loud for your San Antonio.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Driving the lane. Back to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Abaji. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Utah.
And nicknamed the flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of them.
Leslie with the ball. He's got 9. There's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Azubuike, good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Passes it to Duren. Now Clarkson. Here's the floater. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson, good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jazz shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Gay trying to break free. Good work there as it goes. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take-charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Duren, and Duren slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Abaji. Gay outside. Pass to Abaji. Clock at 6. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. He's covered by Clarkson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside from 12 feet out. Now here's Duran. Guarded closely. Stolen away. Now the pass to Gay. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. To the paint. And Duran slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Gay. Pulls it from the elbow. San Antonio with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now West. It's deflected. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's San Antonio opening up a huge gap. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Devin Vassell. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Collins. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Fontecchio. Gay left side. Count it from 12.
Rudy Gay.
And Gay is smooth there on the dribble. Excels at slashing through the defense with those tight hands.
Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Gay. Here's more. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
2nd personal foul.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call.
Shooting for Utah.
It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
The Jazz making a switch here. McDermott's checked in, and Utah has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's McDermott, banked in off the glass. McDermott's got his first points in this one.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Vassell, no good. And it's Vassell with the foul.
Devin Vassell.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Here's Abaji. Here he goes. And it's blocked. Here's Azubuike. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
3rd team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Utah. Udoka Azubuike.
And the 2nd free throw, good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Azubuike.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And that one's good by Gay.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
Dinwiddie passes to Vassell. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt. And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
From 12 feet out, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 16th rebound on the night. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team of shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Pass to Abaji. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Isaac. Passes it to Abaji. Down low. Here's Gay. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. High post try. Abaji can't get it to go.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Azubuike against Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Wembanyama has got 16 points here in the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Moore outside. Back to McDermott. Shoots over Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
The Jazz making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Now here's Dinwiddie. Nice hit again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Spurs. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's Henderson, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Back to Moore. Gay, left side. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Dinwiddie. Vassell. Off target from three-point range. More up top. Dinwiddie covering. Henderson against Collins. Henderson passes to Moore. He kicks it to Azubuike. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Pass to Wembanyama. No one near him. And that one comes up a bit short. Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And he commits the intentional foul. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. On defense, San Antonio. Henderson dishes to McDermott. The pass to Jones. Kicks to Henderson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Wesley. They grab their own miss. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Can't connect from long distance. Jazz have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. McDermott, no one around him. Good on the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
2 minutes remaining.
Over to the wing. Moore with the steal. Poked loose. Wesley the pass to Johnson.
Utah foul. Wendell Moore. Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Moore. Here's Jones. And here's Azubuike. Moore outside. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. On its way from McDermott for 2. And they recover it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Kept alive. Henderson kicks to Azubuike. Moore passes to Henderson. And Jones now atop the key. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend